Hopefully we're up and running. There's always a lag, so what I'm seeing isn't always playing live. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started here. I see the camera's on. You guys, welcome. We have people coming in. This is the virtual startup group, and I wanted to go ahead and I've invited some other people in that maybe aren't in the group yet that will take an opportunity to see what we're doing. But I went ahead. We've just moved into a new home, and so this is supposed to be my new office. And I've got the whiteboard and the view outside, but this place is a mess. But I wanted to sort of dial you in a little bit here as far as what we're going to be doing. I wanted to go over a generic training, but I wanted to show a specific funnel. Obviously, I have got many funnels, many projects going on, and I wanted to. I've been promising that I'd do some trainings, like over the shoulder kind of stuff, and just as you know, the last 6 months have been challenging. So let's dive right in. I just want to kind of demo a couple things. I don't have any set agenda here other than to just kind of show you how you can use sales and marketing funnels. Okay, so hopefully I can get into and share my screen here. Bear with me. This is not something that is always the easiest thing to do when you're trying to connect and get Facebook to play nice with Zoom. And so here we go. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and it looks like I'm already sharing. So let's open up my ClickFunnels account and let's start there, because again, when you guys hear funnels, it's interesting. A lot of people just think a funnel is a ClickFunnels. It's the same thing. It's not. A sales funnel is a sales funnel. We've been part of sales funnels since caveman days. It's basically just taking a person from one step to the next step to the next step. Sadly, websites came along, and websites are a page with count the links. Sometimes go to a home page, a landing page on just a traditional website. Count how many different options, links, and different confusing places you can go. You really aren't sure why you're there. You're having to do the work and hunt and search to figure out the thing that you want, even though you're there to maybe buy something or get some information, right? Isn't that why we go to websites? So a funnel, what it does is there's one thing on the first page. And as you can see, I want you to take a look here. This is called, Russell Brunson on Friday gave out 7 free templates. Now, what a template is, you guys, is basically it's kind of a pre-built funnel. And maybe it's a sales funnel selling coffee cups, okay? Well, you can go in and just drag and drop. So you delete the pictures of the coffee cups and you put in the thing that you're selling. If you're selling magic markers, you then put in an image of your magic marker, and then you do the copywriting and all that. I want to show you a little something here. Let me grab, I don't know if you can see the books back here. There's a stack of, we got .com secrets, power questions, expert secrets, traffic secrets, 30 days with Russell Brunson, how to build funnels and network marketing to make it work. All these different things all have gone in, plus many other trainings and hours. But I just want to show you that you have all these different steps, and it can look very confusing when you're here. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open the landing page. Okay, so this would be the first page that you would land in a funnel. So I'm clicking the edit. So you're going to see my editor inside of the software program ClickFunnels. Now, if you guys use, I've also got accounts with GrooveFunnels. I've also signed up a free trial with DropFunnels. Really doesn't matter. I mean, and the thing is, I'm not here to have you try to start building funnels. I want to show you why they're so important and why you need them. And if you're not going to build it yourself, you better have somebody that can build it for you, because guess what? Everything in the software world these days is clonable. Russell Brunson just gave me a professional high-end 7-figure funnel, 7 of them, put them I downloaded them into my account. I can hold up to 20 funnels. That's what my account holds. So I had to clean out a few other funnels that I built. So now I have 7 brand new, beautiful funnels that I can pull up and then craft. And so the ones he gave out on Friday are called PLFs. They're called product launch funnels. Okay, product launch funnels or PLF funnels. There's all kinds of different funnels. You can have lead funnels, funnels that are trying to build a list. You want to just get a lot of emails. Well, when you're trying to launch a new product or relaunch a product that you have, okay, whether again it's coffee cups, magic markers, or or anything else that is in this room, you can sell with a funnel. Okay, that was the lesson I learned 5 years ago. That's why I got addicted to this whole concept of using funnels instead of me running around in my truck with vending supplies, filling 20 vending machines all over the state of Iowa, and then coming back. It was very manual labor, moving product, selling product through vending machines. Well, what I have decided to do is build an online vending machine for you guys that's duplicatable. People used to come up to me and they say, Jeff, man, that vending business you got, that's a cash cow. I said, yeah, I fill a machine, I go home, I make money while I sleep, but then guess what? I got to go back and fill it 2 or 3 days later. So I can never get away. And then there's always, I get a call from a principal or somebody at the mall or whatever saying, hey, your machine's got a coin jam or it's not working, 20 different things. And so what I found was I made the shift. I sold that business. I love the business, but I shifted to a business where I could pretty much work from anywhere. So my wife and I have been spending winters on the beach in Alabama on Gulf Shores. Many of you that are, or some of you that are watching maybe have been there and visited us. But the key to this, the reason that funnels are so important, you guys, and I get so many people that get confused about them. They say, oh, they're too confusing, I don't want to use it. Well, just your lack of knowledge in ignorance is not being stupid. Ignorance just means you don't understand. And so what I want to try to do is help you guys understand. It doesn't matter if you have a brick and mortar business. Heck, if I still had my vending business, you bet I would be making a funnel that I could then send to the administrators, the principals or whatever at the schools or the people at the mall or whatever business I wanted to get into. I give them a funnel that does all the telling and the selling and the presenting, and it has professional copy in it instead of me just babbling on. And so that's what you get. You get a pre-built, professionally made, professionally designed with sales copy that actually works. Okay. So what I'm about to show you is I beg, borrow, and steal and learn from a lot of other people and throw it in here. Again, this is still under construction. This happens to be a new site. I haven't connected the .coms or the URL. So whenever you build something, whether it's a website, a funnel, or whatever, you have to then go get a domain name. Go to GoDaddy or wherever your favorite place is that you get a name. It's like a license plate that you put on the car. Okay, think of a website or a funnel. Any online, site has got to have a name attached to it, right? And it has to be an exclusive name where there's no other name in the world that has that domain. Well, while you're building it, you don't attach it. You wait till you build it. When it's built, then you slap the license plate on or the domain. In this case, this is mynewcandy.com. This is one of many funnels. And so this is the one I've just been working on. I have fine-tuned this thing more than I want to tell you, because this is what I want to show you. When you build a site, okay, you either build it in a mobile optimized way, which is what I do with the LFI Shuffle cards. And you guys have heard a lot about that. And I offer a free version or a $1 option for that. I'll get to that in a second. But what I'm going to show you is how I can build a funnel by blending a digital mobile built LFI card that works on mobile or laptop computer, desktop, and blend it together with a sales funnel. And then the super trick I'm going to save to the end. So you got to stick around to the video to the end, because I'm going to teach you the HTML coding trick that I was taught by the founder and CEO of LFI Shuffle. And because of that one little coding trick that I learned, I do not want to be a coder, trust me, I do not. My daughter does that, I don't want to do it. It's extremely difficult, and but you sometimes need it. And I'm going to use it here. So this is going to be kind of cool for you guys to see. If this is like, this is overwhelming, Jeff, you're just blowing me away. Just sit back, relax, have a chill pill or a chill lozenge drop, because we now have lozenge drops that help you chill out, which is cool. So here we go. As you can see, this is in editor mode. So it looks really, got all these red lines and boxes. And so what's kind of cool is each section of, when you're building a site or a funnel, this says desktop only. Well, Jeff, what does that mean, desktop? Well, it's because when I go to mobile version, watch this. You see up here? When I click this now, look at that. Now I can see what the funnel, the site, is going to look like when you're looking at it from your smartphone. I then take my smartphone and I send this to myself, open it up, and because sometimes it doesn't quite look the same as what I'm seeing in the editor, and again, that's on my end, but you want to see how it lays out, because when you're dealing with mobile, everything stacks on top of each other. When you are in a desktop, you see how I have some places where you can put things side by side, like here's a 2 column. I can do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different columns. Well, when you put that in mobile, they all flip and stack. So you have to think that you're really building 2 different websites or funnels, okay? So let's get some of that tech stuff out of the way. Now, this site was already built. This was a game board. See the game board in the background? This was built to sell a new game, okay? It was launching a brand new game that's coming out before Christmas. And so it had multiple pages. Each had a video, 4 videos. Each video would teach you something cool about how to play the game. In the 4th and final video, guess what happens? They tell you how to get the game, and you probably get some cool discount or whatever. There's some incentive, who knows? That's the concept behind a product launch funnel. You can use that same concept with anything that's out there. I can make 4 videos talking about the value and the benefits of this magic marker, right? Video 1, I'm going to tell about how it feels so smooth in my hand. Video 2, I'm going to talk about how I can put, whatever. You guys get the point, right? So stay with me. I don't want to lose you. So this is in edited mode. So let's go ahead and hit a preview button. That's right here. Again, I'm not trying to teach you ClickFunnels. I'm just trying to show you how you can build, and then it populates. And I got Wi-Fi. It's a little slower in here. So the top, this is called in the fold. So when a person, this is very important. This is one of the best lessons you ever learn. When you build a site of any kind, website or whatever, when you first land and it opens, the person who sees it, they need to know what, why, when, how. When they get there, they got to know what the deal is. And again, I'm just showing you a sample here. Whatever your thing is that you're offering, selling, it could be a service, you could have a brick and mortar business. Think for a second what it is that you are going to offer, and you got to have it all in about 8 seconds. Okay. One of the best marketing minds in the world talks about being above the fold. The fold is if it hides down here. Now you can continue down. This is kind of like a long page sales letter, but I need to accomplish everything in the top fold in this website funnel. Okay. So, and again, don't go to mynewcandy.com yet. I haven't connected the domain yet. I'm still monitoring. Again, I told you this is behind the scenes. So what we're going to do is go through a few of the bullet points here. Now, I used a copy, the copywriter. Hang on, let me show you so I can give you some proof. I want to show you that whether it's .com secrets, traffic expert secrets, Jim Edwards, here it is. And I actually have software that helps me. Basically, you're writing your copy, but there's certain structure and prompts that you can get in through this. So what I did was I went through this, and I'm going to show you where I applied a lot of good copy that even though maybe I already knew it, it helps to actually have structure and have somebody kind of like guiding you with step-by-steps on how to structure your copy, because the copy, you guys, is number one. If anybody says anything, it's not the design, it's not the pretty pictures, it's not the videos, it's what is said in the videos, what is said in the headlines. The headline is the top thing. So what you're going to see here is you can have pre-headlines, the headline, and then you can have the post headline. Okay. So let's go ahead. So at the top, we have like this big announcement, right, in red. Discover, this cool product, the website name, and then, and you can make this a question too. I debated back and forth, and you guys, again, this is under construction. When your health is a top priority, or I could have turned it into a question, which is a pattern interrupt. Is your health a top priority? And again, give me some feedback. If you guys are watching this, let me know which headline you like better. When your health is a top priority, or is your health a top priority? All right. Then we move into the next section. So this is a white section. This is actually considered a section. So now we move into where the background image is a game board. See, so we have a little bit of a fun theme with a game, right? So new video, that's what they're going to, the whole purpose of this entire website, you guys, all this copy, all these bullets, is nothing more than to have the person who's on the page watch the video and do one thing. Click the Go Now button. Okay, because that's going to go someplace else. It's pretty cool. All right, so this is the sales page. The landing page, the initial page that triggers over here, is going to be built on a Netlify shuffle cart, but you do everything, you always reverse engineer. So the point, so let's back up to where ultimately, and this is the mistake people make, I'm going to take you to the place that most people send other people to learn about their product, their service, or their business. Okay. And it doesn't mean it's a bad site. It just means it's not the best place to start the funnel. You ready? So this is a site. Okay. This is a website and you're watching and it's confusing and there's buttons everywhere. Ultimately, this is where you'd like somebody to go, but it's confusing. There's a lot going on, a lot of buttons, lots of things but if you do a bridge in your funnel, a bridge video is nothing more than when you tell them clearly on the funnel page what it is and how to get it. That's it, you guys. What it is, how cool it is, and how you get it. That's marketing 101. Write that down. Then you need to show the person exactly what they need to do and what they're going to expect. You give them a preview. That's what a bridge does. It sort of says, before you watch the movie, right? When you get a trailer of a movie, this is pretty cool because you're actually going to see what is going on, a little bit of a preview. So then when you walk into the movie theater, okay, you're expecting to see a great movie, and it turns out that you walk in and it's a Broadway musical. Well, that's what the purpose of the trailer is. So you kind of get me. Marketing's not difficult, guys. People make it difficult. It's actually quite simple if you keep it simple. So what you need to do is you need to have this tour, this conversation that you're having with your prospect. You need to be thinking about an individual person that is reading this and looking at it, not the masses, not the world of traffic and billions of people. One person. When I write this and I do this copy, I'm writing it for one person. Okay, I have that person in my mind. It's a person who's concerned about their health, and that's it. I'm not trying to pitch a business. I'm not trying to pitch an MLM. I'm not trying to have somebody get in their car and go someplace. I'm going to show them how they can improve their health by clicking a button and shopping online and getting a discount and maybe even getting a free sample. Okay, so it's cool because you're making it very easy for that avatar, right? That avatar, you hear that word all the time. It's your ideal customer. It's your perfect client. Okay, whatever you want to call it. If you guys are looking for clients, if you're in the coaching business, a lot of you people folks on here are in the healthcare professional. I work in that realm too, and I build funnels for that world. I build funnels for doctors and healthcare providers and patients. But this one's a fun new project, and so and again, let's walk through this now. So in the fold, the top fold, you know that you're on a site. It's about some new candy. You don't know what that is. It has something to do with health being your top priority. So I'm connecting to the fact that people like candy and they want to be healthy. So right there, they're already curious, right? Marketing is building curiosity and then unveiling, right? And let them see what it is when they're ready. So what they're going to do is they're going to transform your health to a new level, because feeling better is not a game. Again, we're playing with the game back. There's a theme to it. Tired of struggling, right? Fill in the blank, right, you guys? Tired of traffic in the morning on the way to work, tired of getting yelled at by your boss, fill in the blank. There's 1,000 things that people are griping about. Well, we're all tired of struggling with our health in some way, shape, or form. So I thought, well, that's a good sort of lead. And then the word instead is a great transitional word. So write this down in your copy notes. Whenever you give somebody or you poke a pain point, because we're dealing with desire and eliminating pain. We want to have people get the thing they want, get desire, and get rid of or eliminate pain, struggling, frustration. So people are tired of struggling with their health. Okay, so now you're narrowing that group. Instead, enjoy these delicious and beneficial candy drops. Right there, that's the desire. Now, do those things work together? Well, your avatar, your ideal customer who's looking at this is going to see that we have some arrows bringing their attention to the thing that we want is to watch this video. And again, I'm not going to play this video, but again, I used a cover. One thing, if you guys ever use video, make sure you understand, you can go to Canva and you can build a graphic and you can put the message actually on the thumbnail so that you have, and so what's the message, right? It's rather, if that doesn't get your attention, right? It's going to get the attention of a lady. It's going to get the attention of a man for sure. And that's just adding more curiosity, and it's provocative, and it's attracting the person to want to click that button. Again, call to action. So this is very important, guys. When you're on a site, what it is, it's these cool drops, they're healthy. And then the next sentence is saying, basically, click below now, not tomorrow, not in a minute, now to start the video. So what we're instructing, and again, people need to be told what to do. They'll do it. You just got to tell them what to do. So make sure that if you guys are building a site, or even if you're visiting with people, make sure you give them a clear call to action. You give them the great sales message. They love your product. They love your service. They love what you offer. And then you don't give them a call to action where you say, hey, well, now let's move forward by doing this. And the person says, well, that sounds good, right? Your doctor says that, your lawyer, anybody that's a professional advisor. And so you're working as an advisor now instead of a sales person, even though there's great sales people out there. And we're trying to make sales, but we don't want to feel salesy. We want to be an advisor. So we're advising people, hey, this video, if you watch this, it's going to be great information, great education for you to find more out about what we're clearly telling you in the headline. Okay, you with me? Again, still right here, as they're watching the video, again, I'm not going to play it, but they can literally play the video and still have these headlines pulsating in their mind, right? Be among the first. Who doesn't want? How many times did you stand in line at the water fountain as a kid and everybody cuts in front of you and you're always at the back of the line? You never get to be first. Then finally the teacher says, listen, you get to be first today. And then you get to go to the front of the line and you think it's awesome. So this is what we're doing. We're appealing to that deep down desire that we want to know what's going on. We want to be first. We don't want to be left in the dark. It's the fear of missing out, right? And so we're just telling people, by watching this short little video, you're going to be among the first to discover what this is freaking all about, right? New to the US. Nobody knows about it. Not nobody, but virtually nobody. And then if they watch this, there's a very good chance they might want to try them. And if you say, listen, by the way, you can have a 20 to 50% discount. Isn't that a great way to sort of guide a person into their first time so they get to try something at a big discount? And it says, click below now to shop. Now in this video is going to be, again, this isn't finished yet. In this video is not only going to be talking about the product, but I am actually going to be on there. And Sonia, if you're out there watching, hey, we're going to actually do a little bit of an explainer. That's part of the bridge, so that if they do click the button and they go, they know exactly what to expect and what to do. We're going to give them instructions on the front end instead of making them have to land on some website and try to figure it all out by themselves. You guys hate trying to figure things out by yourselves? I do. I love it when I walk into a store and someone grabs me like, hey, Jeff, coach, whatever, wherever, what are you looking for? Are you looking for a bolt, a needle, a book, a pen, whatever, hardware store, especially the big box stores. I love it when somebody says, hey, can I take you down to aisle 27? I'm going to walk you down there. That's all we're doing here. We're just taking a person by the hand, walking them through the process, helping them get what they want, give them a good deal, and send them on their way, a happy raving fan and a customer. Okay, that's all this is all about. So if you can build a funnel, think about your business. How you guys that are out there in the traditional business, brick and mortar, my gosh, you guys use these concepts that I'm teaching you, and you will be much, much more successful in how you advertise your business, how you talk about your business, how you communicate with your clients and your customers, your patients. So, so then we're going to move on. Now, what I'm about to show you is, I don't know if you've ever can recognize great copywriting. Again, I'm not taking credit. I'm humble. I'm giving credit to Jim. Okay, Jim's Russell Brunson's primary copywriter, and just there's some great copywriters out there that I follow, Mike Dillard and Frank Kern and all these other guys. Try to integrate everything into this. So it's great to ask these questions. Do you ever suffer from? So now we're getting into the pain point, because most people, did you guys know this? The greatest thing isn't the desire to have something. It's much more powerful to eliminate something that if a person's suffering or has pain or an ache or a trial or a tribulation in their life, they would much rather have that eliminated than necessarily get that cool thing. They can hold off on getting the cool thing. They want to get rid of that pain that's in my wrist or my ankle from twisting it or whatever it's emotional, physical, whatever kind of pain or stress, we want to relieve that. So health wise, right? How many different things do you hear people blah, 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 night from top to bottom, head to toe, you're hearing about their health issues, right? Mental focus, stuff in the mind with concentration and memory and being energetic and feeling positive. So if we can do something from a nutritional standpoint, then people get pretty excited. So what we do is we start by not pitching the thing, right? We're going to start with them. So this is focused on the person, right? My avatar who's landing on this site. I want them to see, oh man, I can relate to that. Yeah, I got allergy, brain fog. Yeah, that's why I'm taking these expensive energy shots and drinking Monster and Red Bull and trying to make it through the day, or 7 cups of coffee, right? Do you struggle, right? How many people, into the biggest organ of the body is your skin, right? And we're always dealing with skin. Now the winter's coming, dry skin, whatever, skin issues, problems, hair, nails. It isn't just ladies, right? Headaches. I had a headache this morning, right? I dealt with it, right? And I'm not pitching, but it worked. Sustaining activities, difficulty. So I'm not going to read all the copy here. You guys can go. If you guys, when I get this done, you're welcome to go over and check it out, But again, this is just to show you, just model what I'm doing, because I'm modeling what the best in the world are doing in how we're putting this together. So as you read this, you notice how I break up the copy. It's very important. You never want to sandwich. I see this a lot when people write copy. It's one big long paragraph. Stop doing that. Break things into, people think in bullets, little segments. You got to space things out. So here's the problem you face. That's a great transition in copywriting, okay? And then say that thing, right? Whatever it is, whatever your widget is, whatever you're selling, here's the problem you face. Talk to your avatar, you guys, about the thing that they're facing and the problem that you can solve with your thing, with your cup or whatever. Again, it's just handy sitting there. And if they don't, they're going to continue to struggle and have pain and misery, right? They're going to, right? You need to poke that. So we're okay, if I had a knife here, not trying to be mean, but that you're really trying to get at the heart and soul of the person, your avatar that you care about, and you're trying to help them. But sometimes they need to understand what it is they're really dealing with and how deep that struggle is going and how much benefit they can get if they would just open their eyes to take a look at what you offer, right? Your product, your service, or whatever. So because of all these problems, they can be improved or, maybe even eliminated, right? Some of us are just looking for, man, if my back just, 50% better, I could get out and play tennis and pickleball today. And if it's completely eliminated, then bonus, that's awesome. Luckily, there's a solution. You got to present your solution. Whatever solution you guys have, if you could get a piece of paper out, I want all of you right now to write out on a piece of paper, and I want you to write down what it is that you solve, what it is that you help other people with, that you solve, that you have. Okay, if you're a chiropractor and you're watching this, you use your service, you use your hands, your knowledge, you have someone come in and you are helping them with your expertise and your ability to use your hands or whatever mechanisms you use, the little massager that goes on, the thing. I get this sometimes. What you're doing is how do you help people got a pain point, and how do you do that? So you need to be able to put that into words. You need to be able to write that down. If you have a product that helps somebody, sit down and start writing. Again, this is the coach talking. Sit down and write what it is, how your thing, your product or service is helping that perfect ideal customer. Okay. I know I've said this probably 12 times, and I'll say it 100 times because it's the most important thing you're going to hear on this entire video. Okay. If you want to sell, make sales, if whatever your thing is, you're trying to sign up clients, business partners, sell your service, your coaching, whatever, you need to be able to do all this. Okay. Now, we're watching the video. I think I might have to change that because hopefully they've watched it. So they're going to see how tens of thousands of people from all over the world have had results. So again, you got some social proof, and you can put specifics, but right now letting them know that it isn't just thousands and thousands of people have benefited, right? Here's the best part for you, but then you got to bring it back to them. It's great for all these people, right? When you see social proof out there and, hey, this guy's doing his testimonial and you're in these Facebook groups, that's fantastic. It's a great way to prove to the person that, yeah, I can see other people are benefiting now, but what about me? And that's what you put in your copy. You say here, you want to make it about them, correct? So here's the best part for you. And again, I'm thinking one person. The products have been relatively unknown in the US now. We're just clarifying that the reason you haven't heard about them is because they haven't been available. Okay, they come out of another country on the other side of the world. and they're just coming here. So that's kind of why this is a PLF funnel, right? It's a product launch funnel. So again, just model what I'm doing, guys, whatever it is that you're launching, relaunching, selling, use this product launch funnel concept, okay? And then here's a promise. A lot of people, there's so much hype out there, right? Both on the internet and anything in the health and wellness space, right? So we're clear that there's no medical claims, treatment, or a cure. Okay, that's the disclaimer right there. Now, does that mean that people won't have life-changing health benefits? No, of course not. But you have to be careful in your copy how you say that. You've got to be very clear. If you let people know that you're not making promises, you're not making medical claims, they will trust you, right? They will know, like, and trust you. And that's the key. People have to know, like, and trust you on the internet if they're going to go and then take out their plastic card and make a purchase with you, okay? All right, so now along the way, you notice this block here, this is my call to action block. Okay, actually it's these three right here. Yes, they want this, the call to action, and then the button that actually works to get them where I want them to go. That's the next page in the system here. This is pretty cool. Watch this. Russell Brunson came up with this addition to his software, but people like to answer questions about who or whom? Themselves. So it's one question. So they're not afraid to click this button because it's just one question. Ready? Boom. There it is. It's magical. Now, we've just gone through all these different pain points and frustration points that everybody has from top to bottom. And now we're just turning to say, okay, all these things that people deal with. What about you? What is, even though they say, Jeff, all of those, all of the above. Well, there is no all of the above option. Maybe I should. You guys think, but put a comment in there if you think at the bottom I should add one more, because again, I create this. I was a teacher and I used to create multiple choice tests all day long. So I can write questions all day long and have the stems. That's what they're called. Those are the response options. So response options, I really want them to look and say, you know what, I do deal with occasional aches and pains. I do, my stomach, I have some issues. Energy, of course, boosting my immune system. Who's not interested in that? Especially the last, 8 months, 6 months, whatever this crazy time has been. Renew, youthful vigor, healthy appearance. My gosh, there's so many products out there now that are like these, they call them anti-aging. You've got to be careful we don't say that. It's supposed to be youthful vigor and all that. So again, I'm being very careful in my copy to be compliant. Allergies, other breathing and sinus issues. I've got allergies. I did a Facebook post on one of the products that helped me with that. So the point is somebody may say yes to all of these, but what am I asking them? I'm asking them what's the biggest health challenge. So I'm making them pause, think, turn their focus on them, and I want them to pick something. So let's just increasing energy levels, stamina, focus, mental alertness. Hallelujah. Let's go with that one. So then we click that away. Now they can continue down. Now at this point, if you notice this option to take advantage of a 20 to 50%, click now, go now, you realize I'm peppering this from top to bottom. They have that option right from the very beginning. I love it when people say, oh, Jeff, your page is too long. It says too much. I'm like, really? Everything's in the fold. I'm following what the best marketer on the planet Earth says right there. If they want to go, they can click that button and go. They're gone. But maybe they want to see, oh, well, maybe I'll read this. And, okay, maybe I want to do the survey. Maybe I don't. That's okay. It's not mandatory. Then they want to click. After reading all this, they're like, dang, I want to go now. But then the bullet points. In here, you guys, headline is number one most important thing ever in anything you write or do, okay? Second is bullet points. Second is bullet points. When you do bullet points, and again, I kind of crafted this copy, kind of probing questions, but these are the bullets. Now the bullet points are then the answer, the solution. So you're poking at the frustration. You're trying to make sure that you've got the right person you're talking to, but then over here, look at this, you guys. And again, Jim says somewhere between 6 and 10 bullets. And you say, those are kind of long bullets, Jeff. And you know why? Because when you first start, when you're a hack, when you're not very good at writing copy, you'll just say the feature, right? This pen draws on a whiteboard. Okay, that's gonna, so you can, no, this pen has ink in it. That's the feature, right? And that would, you'd stop right there. That's not good enough. There's 3 parts to writing a bullet. The feature, what this is, what it does. Oh, it writes on the whiteboard. So I can have you see the headline, which means that you'll get excited about what I'm teaching, right? So the feature, the benefit, and then the emotional attachment, the meaning behind it, what it means for you. So let me just pull one out, and I'm going to show you the transition so that there's 3 parts to each of these bullets. So you guys get your pens out. You're going to learn how to write a world-class bullet point. I'm going to pause because this is, you guys, I can't tell you how important this is. Ready? Let's see. Let's just pick one. Let me find one that I like. They're all good. Well, let's just start at the top. One of the features is state of the art. This is like kind of sciencey. The state of the art extraction process triggers the activation of beneficial botanical compounds from whole foods. Okay, so that's the feature, right? And that's pretty sciencey. Sometimes it's a little bit shorter. But then the transition point is, take a look here, you guys. So you can write those 3 words down, say your feature, then put so you can, and then what's the cool thing they're going to get? Enjoy, peace of mind, blah, 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 about health and well-being. The benefit, that's the benefit, which means, then write this down, which means, and then draw a line, what? Less stress for you. Okay, so that's a 3-part bullet. Yes, they're a little longer. There's more words there, but guess what? Every single word that is in every single bullet has a purpose. It is not just rambling on. Okay, so there's structure, there's purpose, and it really helps your avatar understand what it is that they're getting, what the benefit is, and what it's going to mean to them. Is this you guys starting to get some clarity on this? It's not just about, and so many people just try to pitch their product, and that doesn't work. I'm sorry, guys, everybody's pitching something. It just doesn't work. So congratulations, you made it. Now, what did we say at the very top? Okay, we're back to the game board. Notice from a design standpoint, there's the beginning is the game board, and we're talking about, is your health a top priority? And if they do, let's say they don't even make it down here, that's fine. They've already clicked and gone off and happy shopper. But if they do get down here, and you guys have all done this, you've wanted to click, but you're curious about what's further down, and you keep getting drawn down the page, single page, right? Congratulations, you made it. So now you're patting your the prospect, your potential customer, on the back, giving them some props, right? And you're telling, hey, obviously you're here. You wouldn't have gone this far in this funnel page if your health is not a top priority. You see how we're connecting the top to the bottom, so everything makes sense. The beginning of the story matches the end of the story. And the design, again, I got the game board back here, and that stays stable, so this can go right over the top. And now, again, what are we doing? We're just reiterating what we've been saying the whole time. We don't change the message. The message stays the same. Watch politics now. Do you see the change in message? I mean, yeah, it can be horrible, but basically it's vote for me, vote for me. It's say all this other stuff, but then the message is vote for me. So the message here is save up to 50%, okay? So then we have a fun picture here. You always got to have a fun image, right? And then again, the same exact call to action block, exactly the same size, same font, same, trust me, it's the same, all right? Now, let's take you back. So that's what the actual page looks like. I'm not going to click the button. Now let's go back into mobile view, and with this, the game didn't show up as much. So now I'm going to get into a little design tip for you guys. If you go into your mobile, and remember, things are stacking now. You can't get things side by side, so you sort of lose that horizontal, tapestry that you want to put into your site. What you're going to do here is get creative, go into Canva or Smart Mockups, and put in. I got the game board. Stop playing games with your health. So I put that on the mobile version. I did throw it over on the other side, but I think it muddled it. I think the background of the game was enough over on the desktop version. The mobile, it wasn't coming through enough. So that this is a little hack. Okay, this is a little hack trick. You won't see this on the desktop version. So I made this mobile only. Okay, these are mobile only. So they're only showing up in this version over here. So that's just a little hack tip if you guys ever want to, build your own. But then you just go through, it's the same type of thing. You see how it's just structured differently. So this is how it's going to show up on your phone. Same thing, you still have the survey. Yeah, I better save. Same call to action, right? What they're going to get, the action, and the button that actually is going to send it. See, they're a custom job. Don't worry about that. Scary. And see how that works. And then I got some stuff down here to kind of wrap things up. Oh, and by the way, If they're still not sure, they can request a free sample as well. So you're giving them a discount, you're letting them know what it is. And then, you know what, if they're still a little bit unsure, because there's always going to be those folks that kind of fall through and they go, if I could try it, boy, if I could feel, touch, taste, and see it and smell it, and then maybe they'll request a sample. Otherwise, some people are just going to say, I just want to go get it. I want to go get one of these. I'm dealing with stuff. I want to go get the one thing that helps me with my other thing. So I'm not trying to make this sound too simple, guys, but it is. It is pretty simple. On the receiving end, on the construction side, there's a little time involved, but that's okay. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to help you guys. I'm here to build this stuff out. That's called pre-build. Brunson does it for me. I take his pre-build. I then fine tune it, customize it, personalize it, and then it's clonable again, right? The beauty of the software and the platforms and things you can do now, people say, well, the internet's been around for a while, Jeff. Not the way it is today. Not the way it is today. Home businesses is so easy. You can be just some normal dude and you can crank out stuff that design-wise, you've got design programs, you've got easy, all these different softwares. Is there a learning curve? Yeah. But the key is, if you don't know how to do this and you don't want to do all this, but you want to use these types of tools, you want to use marketing funnels to get more lead sales signups so you can have a dream business from home or anywhere, then you attach yourself. That's why you join the virtual startup group, or you join Next Level Marketers or whatever else. You join marketing groups, you get in and you surround yourself with people that can help you, or maybe just do it for you, do the handhold thing side by side. So is this helping you guys? This is the purpose of why I started Virtual Startup. I wanted a place that I could go and really show you guys. And then like, Jeff, what is this? No, this is another software. Yeah, this is what sends card. And again, I think I'm going to revamp this card a little bit more to look like the landing page, but this is kind of how this cat's going to work. So this is my favorite. I love ClickFunnels, but this is my baby right here. Everybody can get this because this is super easy, super affordable. I've got the 100 card package, but you guys can get the 10 card package for $1 to start off, and then you can get $10 a month. I got 50% off on this right now. Normally it's 20. You get $10 a month. You get 10 websites, 10 funnels. So watch what this does now. You ready? I'm attaching now. So this is the digital card. It's like a full-blown website, and this goes out, but it personalizes. So let's say this is Joe's card. It's cloned. I built it. I sent it to Joe. Joe gets his version. Joe puts his name, his phone number, and all the connectivity is personalized to Joe. But he doesn't have to build this card. He doesn't have to write the copy and design it. And he doesn't have to make these buttons do this. Watch. First, watch the video now. Where did it just go? LFI, ClickFunnels, and then this page is going to, with that special button, lead them back, because this button, this card has two buttons, two things. Number one, get the information. First, watch the video. They go to the card, they click those go now buttons. Guess what? I've got them programmed to return to your personal card. You don't have to go out and get a $100 a month ClickFunnels account. You don't have to go out and learn how to do ClickFunnels. They do have share funnels. If you do have a ClickFunnels account, heck, I'll do a share funnel. I'll send you over my clone, but you don't have to. In the world that I'm operating in, where people are trying to build a business from home, they're not going to spend $100 a month. A lot of them won't. Most won't. But most will spend $10 a month if they're going to get 10 pre-built funnels that start with a personalized LFI card like this. Has all their phone, they plug it in. I'm not going to get into a training right now on the LFI card because I wanted to focus this a little bit more on building the funnel, and then how I use that funnel with the LFI card to turn this into the only, as far as I know, I'm the only one on planet Earth that is utilizing this simple concept of putting these two softwares together to help you grow a business online. I work directly with E.R. Wolf. He's the owner and founder of LFI, this company. He's the one that taught me the HTML coding trick. And so what happens is when that person goes and I do all the telling and selling for you over on the ClickFunnels page, and they click the button, they're excited, they want to get going, I bring them right back to your card, not mine. It's your card, your name, your card. They click shop for the drops. What did I just do? And in the video, you didn't see the video, but in that video, I'm telling them, showing them this card, telling them exactly what to do, showing them what's going to happen when they click the shop for the drops, because they're going to go to a site that's a little bit confusing. And I want to make sure when they click it, that when they land here to do the shopping, so here's the shopping cart, right? I've already done a screen share of this in that other video telling them how to go here and buy. You guys, it's about the most easy touch. It's touchless. The minute they get that little digital card, they go to the funnel, they come back, they click your button, they go here and they start shopping. You never even talk to them. You make money 24/7 from this little vending machine. That's an online vending machine. Does this make sense to you guys of what you're doing? And again, this is just one card. I build multiple cards for multiple things that you can make money with. They're called profit cards. Okay, they're smartphone profit cards. Then you have an app on your phone. You open up the card that you want. Right, you're going to come over here. You're going to have this shuffle account. This way, I tell you guys in the virtual startup group, I'm not trying to. If you want to get ClickFunnels, fine. But I'm not. I know most of you don't want to go that route, but I know all of you can do this. This is Monkey Astronaut simple to have a card, and I've helped people, all kinds of different people. Here's a gentleman, he loved this. See, I just did this for him. This took me 5 minutes. So now what I'm doing is I'm helping him. This is going to his website, right? So you guys can use these LFI cards to work your primary gig. Then you say, Jeff, my primary gig, help me with my primary gig. Okay, what are you doing? Are you an author? Oh, so if you're out there, Dr. Pat, hey, I'm giving you a little pitch. So I did this for a doctor friend of mine. Here's a guy that does a communication program. Click this, goes to registration. You start to see how versatile that these little, it's not open up. I wonder if the summit's still going on. Yep, there it is. Okay, so the LFI card takes you where you want to go, right? Just how I demonstrated before. So what we do is part of what I do in the virtual startup group is this is what I'm gonna do, you guys. You come in, if you have an LFI account and you haven't had your free coaching call with me, do it. Get your free coaching call. I'm going to sit right here with you and I'm going to help you with your first card. Here, Nate, you're out there probably. If you're watching Nate, Nate is the inventor of Spec Tennis. Okay. And Nate's out in California. He's a young guy. Look at this card. We threw this together and it's a nice card. Contact me to learn more. See, I put my name on it and other coaches can put their names on it. So we pre-build the card to help Nate spread the word about this cool thing. You click it and guess where you go? You go to his Spec Tennis site, and this is where you learn all about it. Does that make sense? You see what marketing is, guys? It's about personalizing with a personal virtual business card that is about what you care and love about, what you're passionate about. And then you put buttons on it, and you put copy on it, and you put a video on it. And then you send people where they want to go, not necessarily, you're not pushing them somewhere. They're being attracted to you. Okay, so how many of you guys struggle with leads? Here's a card that I did it's a lead generation card. On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you stand on this? How important are quality leads to your business? 1, not important at all. 10, yes, definitely important to me, okay? So they get this card. It's not selling a product or service. It's teaching them how to get leads. I'm showing them how to do lead gen. First, answer the one question below. They did that. In the form below, then click the button to see how to change your business and your life forever. My gosh, who wouldn't want that? Gain access to the free training after you answer the question below. Well, they've already answered it in their mind, right? 8, 9, 10, hopefully. They click this button and I'm not selling them anything. I'm bringing over to a webinar that I'm going to be doing. Basically, I'm doing my webinar right now for you guys. I'm at least a preview, right? This is like the trailer for the movie. This is going to be the movie that I'm going to be putting on, okay? So this is what's coming for you guys first in the virtual startup group, in the Next Level Marketers group. You guys get this lead generation. Again, it's just teaching value. I don't pitch a product. I don't mention whatever companies or products that I'm affiliated with, because there's a bunch, all right? Do you think I can be associated or affiliated with a bunch of different companies and projects and sell and offer different things and services and softwares? Yes. Why is that? Because I have this LFI account that I have all these cards. Here's my pastor, Mark. He was my pastor. Now he's in real estate. So I did a card for Mark. So you can do nice things for people too. It isn't just about always selling. How about just saying thank you to people out on when you get a Facebook friend? How about just telling people on Facebook, hey, I appreciate you connecting. I'm a real person, and I got a wife and this is where we hang out in the winter. And it's just a thank you card, right? Not pitching. Everybody on Facebook is pitching, not me. I'm not pitching. I'm out there to say, hey, thanks. I want to connect. I want to have a genuine, real connection. How can we help each other? what, I'd like to follow your posts and see what you're up to. And again, it all starts right here, guys. LFI, $1 to sign up. You get 30 days. If you don't like it and you don't think there's any value, dump it after 30 days, and that's it. And I will send you your dollar back. PayPal, you got PayPal? I'll send you your buck back. I guarantee it. Plus, guess what else you get with that? A one-on-one with me, showing you specifically for you. We don't talk about me and my projects. We talk about you, and we build your first card for you. And you can see I gave you examples of folks I've done that for. And that's part of my Topspin digital media business, okay? So that's what I'm doing right now inside of the virtual startup group. Is you come over and I work with you as your digital marketing coach, okay, the owner of Topspin Digital Media. So you have your brick and mortar business. We're going to set up your brick and mortar business on an LFI card, okay? And I highly recommend you watch this video of ER, again, my good pal. I owe him a beer and a burger or two when I get out to Denver. And but he's helped me immensely, and they're really working this program. And again, you don't have to be a part of the affiliate program, but get this. Let's say that you have a primary business and you use this LFI card to promote that business. Well, some people are going to come in and your business is going to serve and sell, right? But then let's say somebody says no to your primary business, but the way that you introduced your business was through this LFI card. It's called a funded proposal, okay? Most people in network marketing and home businesses have no clue what that is. You pair the two together. So you have a primary business, your network marketing business, your direct sales business, your brick and mortar business, whatever. And if I own let's say I was just at my bike shop the other day, the bike shop owner, if he uses this card to promote his business, it helps him get more sales, right? But let's say a fellow business owner at the Chamber of Commerce meeting, we're over there, and he says, John, how did you get your business card to be digital? And you got buttons that go to your website and go to your Facebook page and connect me to your email and to your text, and I can click a button and it's trackable. All these features, I'm not going to get into it all, but I'm trying to let you guys understand there is software out there that can help you make money, help you make your life easier and automate and brand you and make you stand out above the crowd. Isn't that what you're trying to do? You're trying to make people think that if they're going to buy a coffee cup, they're going to buy that coffee cup from the best coffee cup maker, seller in the world, right? Isn't that what it's all about? That's how you serve and impact people. So anyway, that's going to be the end of the live. Hopefully you guys got some value from this. Drop comments below. I gave you some great tips. I want you to, this is the takeaway, this is the teacher in me. I want you to tell me the one most important, if you learned 10 things, great. I want to know the one most important thing that you learned, your big takeaway, okay? My mom used to make us do this after sermons. What was the one big takeaway at the end of the sermon? Or if it was a good, teacher or whatever we learned, what was the big takeaway? But take away one thing that really is going to help you go forward in your business going forward. And again, if you want a little one-on-one, your first coaching, it's a coffee and chat Zoom. I do it for free. And we'll get together and just help me understand a little bit about what you're trying to accomplish. Okay, number one, what do you want to accomplish? Where are you at now? Okay, where are you at now? And if what you are trying to accomplish is up here and you're still here, how do we get you up? What's that bridge to get from there? And I got a few ideas, trust me. And but I got to hear from you what it is you're trying to accomplish. I cannot help you if I do not know what you need and how to build your business quicker, faster, and better. Does that make sense? Hopefully you guys are having a great time today. Have a great day. And I'll be doing more of these lives. I'm back in the saddle again. As you know, it's been a tough 6 months. And before I get too emotional, I'm going to say goodbye.